I am live. I am live. I am very, very live. I don't know why I sing that. Okay, hi. I put on this pink lipstick and then I was like, whoa, that's aggressive. So now we're toning it down. This is, that's better. This is the lighter over the bright. And then it's perfect. You gotta have two levels. That was too aggressive. Hey, I'm excited to be here. It's Michelle Cunningham. And I'm talking about how to create the laptop lifestyle. I'm going to share with you how you can create a business that works while you enjoy your life. I don't believe in working all the time. I believe in working a little bit. And then the things you create work for you so you don't have to work all the time. So let me know in the chat if you would like that. I'd be curious, what do you do? Are you currently in a 9 to 5? Do you currently work all the time? Do you currently need to work? Where are you at? I'd be so curious. So hi, Miss Donna. Hi, Vendella. Hi, Michelle. Whoa, Michelle. Hi, Kim. Okay, so good to see you guys. All right, so these little heart emojis. I don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna shut that. Okay. All right, so I got my 10 tips for you and I'm excited to share them. But if it's your first time being here, just comment first time and then I'll make sure I share my story so that you that I can give you my quick backstory. So I'm going to give you 10 tips on running a business that works while you enjoy your life. And then I'll share my story in a little bit here. So I'm not a total stranger staring at you. Okay, first time. Michelle's a first time friend. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of first time friends. Okay, maybe I should start with my quick backstory. Okay, so I'm not a random stranger. Okay, hi, my name is Michelle Cunningham. I grew up incredibly poor. My mom was a single mom. I come from nothing. I grew up in Connecticut. My parents divorced when I was 6, and we really were the poor kids. I had like ripped cleats, and I never got new outfit on the first day of school. And my life dream as a kid was to be able to afford Pantene shampoo. So that's like 0 to 18. Then I paid my way through college because we were broke. I got a pretty good scholarship, went to college in Marietta College in Ohio. And while I was there, I had to pay for college on my own. So I lived on campus and I worked at Applebee's 40 hours, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Still managed to have a social life somehow. But I paid my way through college. And when I graduated, I got my dream job as a pharmaceutical sales rep. And I thought I would do that forever. And then I was like, no, I feel like I'm made for more. Like, I feel like I could do more. Like, but I don't have anything special to offer in this world. And like, there's nothing I could really do. And I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad said there's 3 ways to make a lot of money and make a big impact. And I've always wanted to make a lot of money because I grew up with no money. And when you have money, you have choices. And I really like choices, right? And so I was like, I just want to make a lot of money so we have security and like I don't have to grow up like I grew up. And so Rich Dad, Poor Dad said there's 3 ways to make money. 1, start a small business. I'm like, kind of need money for that. Number 2, invest in real estate. I'm like, kind of need money for that. 3, network marketing, low startup costs. I'm like, that'll have to be the one I do because I didn't, I know you can buy houses, no money down, blah, 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 but I was not smart enough to do that, right? I don't know how to do that back then. So anyway, so I got into network marketing and my coworker was like, hey, my wife sells these beauty products at night. You should sign up. So I sign up. Okay. I sign up for this beauty company, but then she's like, we got to meet people. And I'm like, meet them? Like, where? She's like, at the mall. I'm like, that's horrifying. She's like, we're going to walk up to strangers. I'm like, that's even more horrifying. So I didn't do anything with it for 6 years. I dreamt about it. I thought about it. I printed ideas for it. I mean, I thought about it actually every day for 6 years that one day I would succeed with this company. But in the interim, I stayed in my safe corporate job. Stayed in pharmaceutical sales and I got into real estate, but I stayed in like safe corporate jobs for those 6 years. Okay. Then at 29, I was like, you know what? I heard Tony Robbins. It's a great video. You can't watch it with kids around because he says bad words in it. But in the video, he was like, if you haven't like won at what you're trying to do, you haven't committed enough. You're treating it like a hobby. You're not treating it like, and he's like yelling. And he's like, you got to put yourself on an island. Like you're going to make this work. I'm like, holy cow. Okay. That's like really stressful, but maybe I should do that. Put myself on an island. There's no other option. I've got to make money doing this. And so at 29, I said to my boyfriend at the time, I'm like, listen, I'm in real estate right now. The market, this is 2009. The market's bad. Nothing's happening here. I kind of want to quit my job. And I'm going to go all in. I watched Tony Robbins saying, I'm going to go all in with this skincare and makeup stuff. He's like, the stuff that's been sitting on the shelf for 6 years. I'm like, yeah, but I'm going to really do it this time. He's like, you really didn't do it for 6 years. I'm like, no, but I'm really going to do it this time. He's like, you should really get a real job. And I'm like, no, you should really give me 6 months to like try this. And if it doesn't work, I'll get a real job. He's like, you should really get a real job. I'm like, you should really let me try it for 6 months and then I'll get a real job. And he goes, okay. Oh, and I'm like, okay. Oh, he said, okay. I'm like, oh, he doesn't think I can do this. And for some reason, if you don't think I can do something, I'm going to do it. And like just the fact that he didn't think I was going to make this work, I'm like, you better watch out, boy. So I did. So I found a lady that worked for the same company. And this was bold. I mean, I'm a scaredy cat, I was a shy girl, humble beginnings, right? And I'm like, I knew me as bold. Knew me at 29 is bold back then. And I'm like, I'm gonna call this lady. Actually, I probably just emailed her because I was scared to call. And I was like, hi, you don't know me, but I'm not on your team. But it looks like you do work for the same company. Can you show me what to do? Like my lady lives in Florida and she's kind of retired. She's like, yeah, I'll show you. And I'm like, you will? So I went to the first meeting. She showed me what to do. And 6 months after meeting her, I went from nobody in the company to becoming a top 1% leader following what she taught me. I earned a free car and it changed my life. And people are like, Michelle, how did you do that? I'm like, how did I go from like 6 years of stuck to like, whoa, right? I always say you're really a month away from like everything changing, right? And so I followed the system and in 6 months, I became a top leader in the company. I earned a free car, replaced my income, and I didn't have to go back to a job. Remember the boyfriend was like, you got to get a real job. He's my husband now. So I never, from that day in 2009, I've never had a real job. I ended up building in that company and winning. But people were like, how did you do it? You're shy. And how did you do it? I'm like, so many people were asking me that. I'm like, I can't tell everyone the answer because that's too many people asking me. And like, I love people so much and I want to talk to each of them one-on-one, but then I'll have no time to work my business or see my family. And like, this is not working anymore. So I'm like, I must start a YouTube channel, even though I'm shy. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. So that's what I did. Like out of necessity. I'm like, here's exactly what I did. I started sharing on YouTube, right? And people are like, oh my gosh, this is genius. They started doing it and they started winning. And they're like, do you have a training program? I'm like, I don't. Right. And I had a CEO of a company call me. They're like, we love your trainings. Our sales reps love you. The free trainings on YouTube. Can you come speak? I'm like, I could. He's like, we'll pay you. I'm like, you would? And he paid me and I went out to speak. And right before I left, he was like, hey, by the way, when you come bring along your training program, you can sell it at the event. Now, I don't have a training program because I'm just a stay-at-home mom. At this time, I'm like starting to have kids. I've got my 2 kids now. Right. And he's like, bring your training program. I'm like, I don't have one. So I created one. That's my training program is little CDs. I was teaching like how to do what I did. Like it was on my YouTube videos, but I'm like, I'll make this and I'll sell it and it'll teach people how to do the thing. Right. This is my first product I created because that guy told me that I should bring it and I didn't have one. I made it and I brought it. I bought them for $1. I sold them for 17 at the event. This was 17 plus 2 more was 17. That was $34. And I felt like I was overcharging, but people bought the CDs. 100 of them did. So I made $1,700, $1,600 in profit, plus the $2,500 they paid me to go speak. And I felt like queen of the world. Okay. I'm like, you better watch out. I am somebody now. I got a training program. I'm so good. So I was so excited. I came home. I'm like, I'm going to sell these on the internet. So this is 2017. I start selling these on the internet and I'm selling like 2 a month. So I'm making like $34 times 2, $68 a month. And I'm like so excited. People on the internet are buying from me. And I'm like, I'm so good at this. So for the next 2 years, I'm making like $68 a month. I know. So good. Right. And I was like so excited. And then I read this book called Traffic Secrets. My kids were in my room. They were in here playing yesterday. I read this book by Russell Brunson, Traffic Secrets, and I learned how to get more traffic. What's traffic? People that see your offer. And I'm like, yeah, I'm only selling a little bit, but if more people could see it, I know it's changing people's lives because they're thanking me and they tell me I'm really nice and I'm helpful. And I'm like, that's so cool. I wish more people could see it. This taught me how to get more traffic. There's 3 types of traffic. Traffic you earn is your social media following. The bigger that is, the more we earn. There's traffic you own is your email list, right? People on your email list, and there's traffic you can buy. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how to buy traffic, but let's try that. So I ran my first Facebook ads to this. And I went from making $68 a month to the next month, we did $50,000. We spent money on ads. The money doubled. We kept spending, and boom. Okay. That was in 2019. And then from there, I was like, wait, that was addicting because at the end of that month, we spent ads. I didn't have to have money for ads. I just spent money and it made money. It spent more, made more, blah, 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 right? So then at the end of the month, I had an extra like $25,000 in profit in my bank account. Now, I don't know about you, but there was no point in my life up to that point that I had $25,000 just chilling in my checking account. Like that was a new thing for me. I was really excited. So anyway, I was like, I like this. This is cool. But the cooler thing I liked was that people were messaging me and thanking me. They're like, Michelle Cunningham, your training, this changed my life forever. And like, I love you so much. And I got so much business. And like, this was the best investment I ever made. And I'm like, holy cow, this is addicting. Like I sell something, I teach people stuff, they thank me, they pay me, and I'm somehow making a living doing this. Like this, I'm now addicted. So that was 2019. That year I learned how to create other things for my audience, right? And again, you want to keep building your audience. It matters so much, right? And when people know you, they get on your email list, you can offer lots of different things for sale, right? For the people that need it. And so that's what happened is that year I just did, we kept created new things for my audience. I was still in my network marketing company, but I was realizing, wait, I'm making way more money doing this, helping people, spending way less time. And they're so grateful and thankful for me. Whereas my network marketing was taking a lot of my time and like it was very like a lot of work. And it was like not always happy people because you have a team. It's like, it's not working. And I'm like, oh, it is working because people buy this and it's working for them, but you're just not doing it. Right. It was like different. So I was like, I'm really addicted to doing this online stuff. And so that year, 2019, I did just shy of $1 million in revenue and I earned this award right here. This little, so hard to point. This one. That's the ClickFunnels 2 Comma Club Award. It means I'd done over $1 million in sales with my digital products. And I was like, dude, someone get me a crown. Because I was excited to be selling $34 a month. Right. And so that was 2019. And then I just kept learning and learning. And I've been on a learning journey. I'm still on a learning journey, but we have now earned over 10. That one says $10 million. So I get to pick that up on stage with Russell Brunson. And I squeezed him because he's from ClickFunnels. He's the owner of ClickFunnels. And I was so excited to get that award because it says 10 million in sales. And I was standing up there. I'm like, whoa, how did this happen? Feels kind of like an error, but it's not because I've actually done 17 million in sales. But this is so crazy. Like I was so excited, right? And when I just like, thank you. You changed my life. You're so awesome. Like it's so awkward, right? And then as I'm walking off stage, I like squeezed his arm just to let him know you're so awesome. Which is kind of a funny story. So anyway, so that is the journey. And now it's my passion and my mission to show other people like, dude, if you know something in your brain that can help people, I think the definition of insanity is to say that thing over and over and over again. It's just crazy. You're better off to make a video, make a course, package it up, get that thing out into the world, right? And so today I'm giving you my 10 tips on how to create the laptop lifestyle. This is what I teach people to do. I now host in-person retreats where I teach women how to step into their greatness, how to make videos, how to show up, how to build an email list, and then how to monetize that, right? I also have one-on-one coaching packages. I have group coaching packages. And I have an inner circle where people get to spend an entire day with me and I help them map this whole thing out. Like, I love to talk about this stuff because there's so many women that, oh man, you could be doing so much more if you just had the roadmap. So, okay, let me remove that random comment I just noticed there. That was from my last live. We just did an award ceremony. Show comments on stage. Where is that comment coming from? Banner. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. All right. So here we go. So number one on my list here, you want to build a brand that stands out, right? And I'm actually doing like a training with like slides next week that's going to show you literally how to do this. So next Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we're literally building out the slides right now. But I'm going to, let me show you. It's so pretty. I'm so pretty. We're still working on it. Present, share screen. This, if you're on my email list, look at how pretty this is. Brand you, right? So I'm going to show you how to brand you and how to package, promote, and profit from what you already know. Turn your expertise into digital products, books, and offers that sell themselves while you enjoy your life. So I'm doing a whole training on this next week on Thursday. Isn't that pretty? ChatGPT. I know. ChatGPT made that logo for me. I am obsessed. All right. So anyway, but oops, let me put my frame around. The frame is pretty. Okay. So you want to build a brand that stands out. And so you might say, well, I don't have a brand. I'm like, okay, well, that is your brand. That's how people know you. You're nothing. And that's not good. Like, right? Like people know you by how you show up. They watch your videos. They click on this, they click on that. Right. And if there's no videos of you talking, they don't know how you are, right? Like nobody would buy from me if I didn't talk first. Because what if I talked and I was like, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she's so weird. I'm not buying from this lady. You'd be like, she don't even speak. She's alien. You'd be like, I'm not buying from her. It'd be so creepy, right? But we buy from people that we know, we like, and we trust. How do we get to know people? We talk to them. How do we start to like them? We listen to their thoughts and how they are as a person. How do we trust them? We pay attention a lot. And then we're like, dude, I kind of trust you now. Right. And so it is so imperative that you are online sharing your story all the time. Every video I do, I always share my story. Why? Because then you kind of understand better. If I don't share my story and I'm like, hey, you guys, I've made over $10 million selling my knowledge online. You're like, you're so annoying. I'm like, no, that's not the story. The story is I grew up incredibly poor. I know what it's like to be like broken and get food from the church and like have nothing. Like there's a whole story here. Right. And I think it's really important to share your story, especially if there's some story of like, this is where I was broken. This was really hard. And then I achieved. And now I'm doing this. That inspires people. Right. So your brand is your voice, right? It is the videos you create. It's the stuff you put out on the internet. And so you want to create a brand that reflects who you are and attracts your people. Right. So the people I help are people who want to sell stuff and sell more of it. And they want to build a brand online. They want to build an email list. They want to maybe create a digital course. Maybe they want to write a book. Maybe they want to host retreats. Like I show them how to take what you know in your brain and like turn it into like an empire that brings people to you. Okay. So that's number one, right? So your brand is how people, it's everything, right? People are like, I don't have my brand colors. I'm like, brand colors are good, right? Mine are like, I like pink, but today I'm wearing green, right? That doesn't matter, right? But brand colors are just like maybe in your banners, maybe in some of your videos, but your brand is all of it put together. That's how people know you. Okay. So, and that's how you're going to attract your people, right? When I think of my brand too, I think of, okay, I always want to provide helpful business advice. Like I'm not going to go live and be like, hey, you guys, today I'm going to share with you how to bake a blueberry pie. Like while I might know how to do that, which I actually don't, I could figure it out though with a recipe. It's confusing to you. You're like, you're not a baker. You're my business lady. Why are you doing this today? So you want to keep your messaging consistent so that your audience, when they sign on, they're like, that's the girl that makes the courses and she teaches me how to make you want the messaging to be clear. Okay. So that's number one on my list is build your brand. What is your brand? Take a little, go look at your brand and be like, is this what I'm trying to convey? Because sometimes even on my Instagram, I'm like, Michelle, you could be better over here. You're not talking enough. You better talk it up more. You better talk. Okay. Number two, show up with video, right? Video builds trust faster than anything else, right? If a picture is worth 1,000 words, a video is worth 1,000,000 words. Because think of how many pictures make up a video. Millions and millions, right? It's like, well, like imagine if these are all pictures, like that's how you get to really know somebody. So the more you're talking, when I get more followers, it's because I was talking in the video, not because I was like, you can do it. I believe in you. You're the best. Okay, that's neat, Michelle. It's cute that you did that, but that's not getting followers because people aren't like leaning in. They're like, do you have a voice? Who are you? You weirdo. Okay. So show up with video. And some of you might be like, I don't know how to do video. Do you have a training? Yeah, I do. Of course I do. All right. So, and I never miss an opportunity. And I share this with you too. Never miss an opportunity to sell because you might have something that changes someone's life. So the Video Superstar is a great training. It teaches you how to make videos. I filmed it a few years ago. So I wouldn't say it's like my newest training. But let me give you my newer training if you want to make vertical videos. 5minutevideos.com. Let me delete this one. Okay, so enter. 5minutevideos.com teaches you how to edit and create videos. I just held my in-person retreat. Let me show you a picture. Okay. So these are all the girls that were at the retreat. Oh my gosh, so fun. So I host these in-person retreats, but one of the women that was there, she won. We do a funny video competition. So you have to make a funny video while you're at the retreat, like a 30-second or 60-second funny video. But she made her video and her little speech after. I was like, dude, how'd you do it? She's like, I took Michelle's 5-minute video course and it changed my life. And now I'm good at making videos. And I was like, whoa, that was like the best testimonial ever. And I didn't record it. And that was so cool that you just said that. So anyway, but she didn't know how to edit videos. She didn't know how to do anything. And she learned it all from 5-minute videos. So like, if you need to learn how to make videos, boom, there you go. You can learn how to do it. How do you get good at it? You practice, right? I think a lot of people, they just attend training after training after training. I'm like, you don't need more training. You need action. You need to go film the video. It's really hard to film a video. It's hard to film a video. It's hard to show up online. It's hard to get your microphone correct. It's all that stuff's annoying, but that's what's going to get people to know you, right? And so some people are like, I'm going to wait until it's perfect. I'm like, no, actually, no. There's never a perfect time to show up in video or to go live or to film a video. There's not a perfect time. You just got to put it in your calendar and get it done and show up for your audience, right? And the more you show up, the more you're going to feel connected to your audience. To me, my friends, I feel like my friends are here. Like Cheryl just texted me. She just Cheryl's now my friend, that's what's so cool. The more you show up, the more you build friends. I want in on the in-person retreat. Yeah. Great question. So my in-person retreat here, I'll drop, that link's not working. Sometimes I have shortcuts and they don't work, but I can fix it. I can fix anything, sort of. Hold on. I think it's michellelovesyou.com/retreat. michellelovesyou.com/ You have to talk to my team to come to the retreat because they find out about you and they see if the retreat's a good fit. They give you the pricing, blah, blah, blah. It's a whole thing. And we only invite nice people to the retreat. Okay. Yeah. So it's Michelle Loves You. michellelovesyou.com/retreat is a page you can go to. that shows about my in-person retreat. So I have group coaching trainings. That's like a year-long coaching with a rule that no one's allowed to get stuck, where we show you how to do all of this, help you get unstuck with like funnels and sales pages and email lists and videos and blah, blah, blah. You get access to me, you get access to our coaches. Then I have the in-person retreat. You can add on to that. Then I have one-on-one coaching packages. And then I also have my inner circle, where it's a spend a day with Michelle, which is so fun. Okay. This is the nicest comment ever, Cheryl. Now we're best friends. I need to send you a necklace. If you come to my beach retreat, I actually give you a best friend necklace. And I like unicorns, so it's a unicorn best friend necklace. I know, so cheesy, but it's so fabulous. Okay, all right, so that's my next tip. Okay, so number two is to show up with video, right? Video, right? And in the beginning, no way I would have ever gone live. Are you kidding me? Live is so scary, because like, what if you have a hater in the comments, or like, what if you say something dumb? So I did not start with live video. I think live video is like horrifying. I didn't start there. I started with YouTube videos because I could edit out my stupidity. I sounded dumb on camera at first. I didn't know how to talk good, but I started to watch people like Oprah or Tony Robbins. And I'm like, why do they sound so good all the time? And I paid attention to the speed at which these guys talk, and it is slow. And I was like, oh, I would actually sound very intelligent if I just slowed down and I paused and I enjoyed the silence. That would actually make me sound more intelligent. And that would actually be easier for people to listen to me, which I can't say I always do this because I get too excited. I talk really fast. But if you want to get better at talking, I would say watch Oprah or watch Tony Robbins. Watch someone that you appreciate, like how well spoken they are. Now, there are some people I watch, I'm like, whoa, really big words. You're super smart. I'm not smart like that. I speak in a fifth grade language. But here's the gift. If you speak in a fifth grade language like I do, I don't know big words. I try to pull up big words. I'm like, I don't even know the word. We're just not going to go there. It's fine. The average person speaks in a fifth grade language. So why does my marketing work so well? Because it's catered to everybody, right? They're like, oh, that makes so much sense. When they come into my trainings, oh, that's very clear. It's not big words. It's not words you got to go look up. I don't know the big words. Not even going to learn them, because at this point, it's really good for marketing. So keep that in mind. I use ChatGPT. I say, please use a fifth grade language. Fifth grade. That's what I use. Okay, so number 3, you want to build your email list. And if you're like, okay, how would I do that? Okay, so I do have, if you're in my content creator club, I show you literally how to build your email list. So if you're like, what is that? MichelleLovesYou.com/content. Hold on a sec. Delete this. I have like too many things showing. Okay, my content creator club is my monthly membership. It's like $27 a month. And it gives you access to how to make better videos. It gives you my training on how to start building your email list using Flowdesk. So the platform I use is Flowdesk. If you go to MichelleLovesYou.com/Flowdesk, that's my affiliate link. I don't even know if it works. They got a new affiliate platform, but either way, I think it makes it $19 a month, or their price might have gone up a little bit, but Flowdesk is a very simple platform. I feel like I'm just starting. I want to just start collecting emails, Michelle, and I just want to start making videos. That's step 1, right? Like, we need to start showing up in video. And then a few months in, you're gonna be like, okay, I have some friends that are following me. I want them on my email list so that I don't lose them. Because what happens if people see your video, like some of you are passing through right now, you might be like, that chick's cool, but I may never see her again, right? So I'm like, don't lose me before you go. Please join my email list so we're friends forever. So I do things like this. Throw that one away. Add banner. Okay, so I give you, like, go to MichelleLovesYou.com/tools. So that is an example of me getting your email so that we'll stay connected forever. So on that, I'm going to give you my favorite microphone that I'm using right now, my favorite webcam that makes me look way hotter, my favorite light that's sitting right there, my favorite little mini microphone I put into my phone so I have good audio, right? I have these very inexpensive little things I use. This is so pretty. I know. I didn't need a new tripod, but I saw it was pink and I'm like, yes, I do, actually. I mean, come on, stop it, right? Anyway, I bought that and I love it. It makes my heart happy. Okay, so you need to have stuff that makes your heart happy, because then you'll want to make more videos. All right, so but that little list right there, MichelleLovesYou.com/tools, is going to give you my favorite video equipment. But bigger picture is, you're going to give me your email, and then I'm going to email it to you. Now you're on my email list. So now I'm going to email you stuff I have available, and you might buy it. But better, more important, if you don't buy it, we're still friends. We're connected forever, right? So I'm going to send you an email and I'll be like, hey, like Thursday, I'm going live at noon Eastern time with a training on how to brand yourself and launch courses. I'm going to show you the whole framework, right? And so if you want to learn that, I'm going to show you, and it's going to be slides, and it's so pretty. You saw it. It's pink and aqua. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so we want people on your email list, right? And you see, I don't care. I'm not forcing anyone to join my email list. I just want the people that want to be on my email list on my email list. So I have no problem saying, hey, if you're not on my email list, like I kind of share some really good stuff. I have some different courses I launch. If you're wanting to grow online, you're wanting to sell more of the stuff you sell, you want to build a brand, you want to build an email list, you want to make videos, maybe you want to launch a course or a book or a retreat, or that's what I do. And I can show you how to do it. I show you everything. I tell you everything because I can't keep my mouth quiet. I mean, I'm a good secret keeper, but not a good business secret keeper. Like I'll tell you everything. I do. Even at my retreat, I tell you everything. Okay, so don't you love it? I know. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And it's very tall. It has there's a lot of these, so you can just keep extending it. I mean, it's crazy. It fits right in your backpack. And then you just, you act like a little influencer. I don't feel like I'm an influencer, but I like to carry that thing around, acting like I'm somebody. I'll film like in public, someone will come up and be like, "Are you? Who are you?" This happened the other day. These cute kids came up to me. They worked at the movie theater. They're like, "Who are you?" It was crazy. I was filming this video. I was supposed to be home to film the video, and then I just ran out of time. And I had to be live. So I just filmed in the middle of like the shopping place. But they were like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I just make video. I teach people how to make money online." They're like, "You can do that." I'm like, "Yeah, you really can do that. You can make a lot of money doing that. It's so exciting." And they're like, how can I follow you?" And I'm like, "Okay, you go to the Michelle Cunningham. It's on Instagram." They're like, "Type it in." So I'm typing it in. They're like, "Oh my God," which I don't have a lot of followers. I have like 50,000 followers. This is not like, I'm like, "I'm just a little baby influencer." And they're like, "No, I'm going to follow you. I want to do what you do." It was so cute. Just so cute. So you should just start filming videos and then you'll feel cool. People will come up to you. You'll be like, "Whoa." Okay, so build an email list. Number 3. All right. Number 2 is show up with video. Number 1, we're going to 1, build a brand. 2, show up with video. 3, build your email list. 4, build a text list, right? People, when they opt into my stuff, I don't ask everybody for their cell phone because the more fields you ask for, the less, what's the big word? The less your page converts, the lowers your conversions. Okay. So I try to just say first name, email. That's it. If you ask for cell phone, less. Okay. So I don't ask for it all the time, but I do have a lot of text numbers from people. So I can text and be like, "Hey, my friend, just a quick reminder, you didn't snag a spot and blah, blah, blah." Or, "Hey, my friend, I'm doing this training. I wanted to invite you." Right. So build a text list. Texts get a 98% open rate. Emails get about a 35 to 40% open rate. I mean, that's better. That's way better. But you've got to be careful with text. You don't want to text people too much because then they reply with the word stop. That's all you have to say. If you don't want to get someone's text, reply stop. And it automatically kicks you out of the system. Did you know that? Okay, number 5. Then you can automate, right? So you can automate with tools like ManyChat. So ManyChat, I'll drop in the link. What do we use for our texting? That's a good question. I think we use Twilio. Twilio is a one-way outbound texting platform. And I also use, what is wrong with me? I can't remember the name of it. Not Project Broadcast, Skipio. Thank you. Skipio. Skipio or Project Broadcast are also outbound texting services. Yeah. So those are some. There are so many. Okay. All right. But ManyChat, that's how I can drop the link for ManyChat. So ManyChat, there's my link for ManyChat. It's kind of a longer link. go.doitanywaygirl.com/ManyChat. But ManyChat is a little automatic robot. So on Instagram, let me show you. We'll go on a field trip. Instagram.com/the Michelle Cunningham. Boom. Okay. By the way, I've noticed, this is a little hack I've noticed. I've never shared this publicly out loud. When one of my students texts me her Instagram link, she'll be like, "Hey, Michelle, can you look over this video and tell me what you think?" When she does that and I click on it on my phone, the first screen that pops up is like, "Hey, do you want to follow Sarah Smith?" Like the person that sent it to me. I'm like, "Follow." And then it opens up the video she's sending to me. And I'm like, potentially a strategy here. Like, what if you have an email list, if you sent a video to your people, right? You sent a video to your people. What if you put a little link? I mean, that could be pretty powerful, right? So anyway, you get a lot of people opt in. All right, so here's an example. Just can you just show it to me without me? It's a lot of work. You're making me sign in. I hate signing into things. I need to go to sign in therapy. Anybody else? Just nothing is ever has the right password. And you're like, why? Why are you like this? Let me just fix this really quick. Instagram. Okay. All right. Let's try this. Um, trying not to say my password out loud, trying to keep it cool. Okay. Here we go. Logging in. Oh, update. Yeah, you do that. Authentication app. It's very high security around here to get into anything, clearly. Oh, my authenticator has to verify my identity. It's just like layers. Okay, we're just not going to go there. There's too many things going on. Jeez. Hold on. I'm still committed. Help us secure your account. Set a new password. No, we're done. We're quitting. We're not doing that. All right. Anyway, oh, you couldn't even see what I was showing. Okay. Either way, I was going to show you Instagram, and I was going to show you when someone comments the word tools, right? My Instagram says, "Oh, let me send that to you right now." That's not me. That's my ManyChat robot replying for me. And then it'll go so far as to say, it'll send a message, like pretend it's like Elizabeth Meredith, right? It'll literally be like, "Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, I saw that you requested my favorite video equipment. Here's a link to it." And then it could ask a question, right? Like there's so many different ways to do it. It's so powerful. So ManyChat, it's constantly bringing in sales for me. So when I look at my Stripe account, Stripe is where my sales come in. All day there's sale. These are all sales just pouring in from that's one of the many things that are happening, right? There's sales all the time pouring in from that. Okay. So having a little ManyChat automation is huge. So you can automate with tools like ManyChat. Do you need ManyChat if you have like 5 followers? No. You need ManyChat when you have too many comments, you can't keep up with them, and you're like, so many people messaging, I can't keep up with it. It's so crazy. That's what you do. Okay. So that's number 5 on my list. Okay. Number 4, build a text list. Number 5, ManyChat, automate. Okay. Number 6. And if you just join, this link right here will give you all my favorite video equipment that I use to film videos. All right. Okay. Here we go. Next question or next tip. Number 6, create products that sell on autopilot, right? So when I first started, I'm like, I don't know what to make. I'm like, I don't know. Everyone keeps asking me for my advice on this particular thing. They were like, how are you succeeding as a network marketer? That's how it started. And I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of like, I can't tell you in one sentence, but I'll put it together in a training. And so all I knew to do was to create a CD back then. I did not know how to make an online course and how to do any of that, right? So this is how I started. So I created this. And then people started to buy it. And then they bought it. They paid me money. Then they followed the rules of what I shared, the system. And then they got results. And then they would message me and tell me they loved me and thank me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. This is a legal way to make money? Because I just cracked the code. I'm like, best way to make money, sell people stuff. It changes their life. They love you and they thank you and they paid you money. And you're like, it seems illegal. Really, it's that good. Okay. So I was like, wow, that's kind of addicting, right? So then after I made this, I'm like, okay, well, what else could I create? This microphone keeps falling. It's like falling, tightening it up. Okay. Anyway, okay, so what could you create? So I made this, and then this started to sell, and then we started running ads to it, and then it started to sell even more, and then it sold like 50,000 in 1 month. I'm like, whoa, keep doing that. So we kept selling more of this, and then my audience is like, what else do you have? I'm like, I don't have any more ideas, and I'm like, actually, maybe I do. Actually, I could teach you how to do Facebook Live parties because I'm really good at that too. So anything you're good at, you could, and it's something if it's in the health, wealth, or relationship category. That's what people spend money on mostly online: health, wealth, or relationships. Right? I teach people how to build their wealth, right? So I was like, oh, I could also teach them how to hold. I'm very good at Facebook Live parties. I'll teach them how to do that. So I made a course. I sold it for $297. I remember making $52,000 in a weekend. That was May of 2019. And I was like, whoa, that just like changed my life forever. Meanwhile, I'm still as a network marketer that year. And then I was like, this is making me more money than I could ever make as a network marketer. And it's taking way less time and it's so fulfilling. And people are so nice to me and like, I think I want to do this. Right. So I ended up later that year leaving network marketing to go all in with being a course creator. And when I did that, my business did over $1 million in sales that year, which my big dream as a network marketer was to run $1 million team. We did $1 million in sales, like as a team. And we never hit that. We hit 700,000 as a team, right? You had people that sprung off you. So collectively we did way more sales, but your little team, you got recognized on stage if you did $1 million, and we never hit it. And I'm like, that's fine, because now I'm running a business that does $1 million a year, right? So anyway, we did that, and then now it's just grown, and we did $5 million last year. And again, don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you, you got to have small wins first. I was so excited. I was so excited to make $34 a month. And I tell my students, if you make $34 on your product, do you know how many other people are out there that want to buy it? We just got to get it in front of them, right? We got to figure out how to get it in front of them. And I'm going to show you how to do that, right? So create products that you can sell. And I don't just have one product. I've made 30 different products because and how do I come up with the ideas? I don't come up with the ideas. You guys tell me what you want. You're like, Michelle, but do you have a this? And I'm like, I don't, but I could add that. Michelle, like when I was making these trainings, people were like, how do you look so good on video? I'm like, what do you mean? I got a nice webcam. They're like, no, I need to know, how do you make the video? And I'm like, what? Okay. I'll make a training. I'll call it Video Superstar. Okay. And I'll give you all my video equipment for free. And then I'll make a training called Video Superstar if you want to learn how to make videos. And so the cool news about this is all you have to do is start showing up on video, right? Provide helpful tips and people are going to start asking you the same questions, right? Every time I go live, people ask questions. I'm like, it's kind of that's a good idea. What you just said right there. I didn't think of that, but now I'm going to make you that, right? And so I literally listen to my audience. So your audience will tell you what you need to create, okay? So if you're like, I don't know what to create, I'm like, dude, just start making videos. That's it. That's the secret. Start making videos. You want to know my most successful students that work with me in my elite program or come to my masterminds? One thing, if you're like, what is the secret? Michelle, what is the one thing they're doing? I'm like, dude, they're hitting record and they're posting videos and they're talking. That's it. If you're like, what's this? I need the whole secret, Michelle. What is it? Right there. I just told you. Just do that. Then people get to know you, right? And even if you're like a little weird or quirky like me, it doesn't matter. Because guess what? Who's going to watch you? The people that like you. Who's not going to watch you? The people that don't. That's awesome. So who's still here? People that like me. Who's not here? People that don't. That's awesome. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I'm not trying to be everybody's cup of tea. I'm not. I'm trying to help the people that need what it is that I offer and they like the style in which I deliver it. You will have a unique style. You might talk slow. You might talk fast. You might be quirky. You might be silly, right? There are other people that train on what I train in, but they don't train in the way that I train on it, right? That's your gift. The day you were born with a gift, a unique voice that only you have. No one else on the planet has that voice. And so when you start sharing, people are like, I actually like how she shares. This is my person, right? So when you come to my beach retreat, you know who I attract? Quirky, fun people. It's crazy. I didn't know that. Like, I did not know that. But I guess, like, should have figured that out. But when everyone who comes, like, it'll be like an emergency room doctor. And I'm like, whoa, there's a doctor coming. It's going to be really formal. Nope. They come in, they're like, oh, I'm a goofy doctor. I'm like a silly, fun doctor. I'm like, you really are. And like, number one lawyer in Arkansas, she came. Goofy, funny, so silly, pediatrician, silly, life coaches, health coaches, shadow coaches, you name it, Etsy shop owners. They're all fun. So if you come to one of my masterminds, they're fun people. Nobody who's not fun, they don't follow me. They're like, you're annoying. And they don't follow me. It's great. It is fantastic. So your vibe is going to attract your tribe, So really just be you. That's what's so cool about it. Okay. So anyway, number 6 is create products, digital courses, guides. You can have a membership. I've got membership, my content creator club, which teaches you how to make awesome content. I'll drop a link for that again for anyone who joined late. Content creator club is my monthly membership. I've got books that I sell, a book, and the other book is coming out when I get it finished. It's done. I'm waiting. I asked Russell Brunson to write the foreword. He said yes, and now I'm waiting to hear back from him, and he's really busy. So I'm like, how much do I annoy him? I don't want to be like, Russell, I'm so sorry I'm bugging you again, but you said you would write the foreword, and I need you to do it. But he's also launching like his biggest launch forever, so he's probably really busy. Okay, so anyway, number 7. Funnels that do the selling for you. A lot of people go and build websites. Websites are neat and all, but websites are dead. Websites don't, and again, it doesn't apply to everybody. Some of you might be like, no, my website crushes it. I'm like, okay, good job. But a funnel is what creates money. So people are like, how have you generated all this money online, Michelle? I'm like, it's because I have a funnel. What is a funnel? Let me show you. I'm going to show you the difference between a funnel and a website. So here's a funnel. This one. 5-minute videos. Okay. So this is a funnel. Okay. So you might see a video of me online. It's like, hey, I'm Michelle Cunningham and I'm teaching you how to make better videos. If you're not sure how to make videos, here's the one trick you need. You need this microphone. It'll change the game for you. Hey, and if you're not sure how to edit and film videos, dude, I got you. Comment the word video and I'll show you how to do it. They comment video. I'm going to now send them to this page, right? This page speaks exactly to what I just talked about in that video. Hey, do you want to become a master at making vertical videos in less than 5 minutes? Video of me. And then, hey, if you want to learn how to make better videos, oh my gosh, that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. And there's a green button. Yes, I want to be a 5-minute video creator. right? And this is like, oh, do you find it so hard to make videos? You don't know how to do it. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. And then I learned how to do it. So I made it my life's mission to create this thing. 5-minute video creator teaches you how to make awesome videos. I'm going to teach you this. I'm going to teach you that. I'm going to teach you this. I'm also going to throw in these bonuses because if you've gotten this far in the page, you probably haven't bought it yet. And I've got to convince you that you should. So I'm going to give you this. I'm also going to give you this. I'm also going to give you this. I could even add in more, right? But you're going to get all of this. Look, you're going to get this and this and this and this. Oh my gosh, total value only this price. Dude, you better grab it. You better grab it. Oh no, creating scarcity and urgency here. You better grab it before it goes away, my friend, right? And so that is a funnel. What do you see on this page? There's only a green button to buy the course. There is no links to my Instagram, no links to my Facebook, no links to my YouTube, no links to an outside website, no links to my blog. What do those links do on a website? They confuse people. They're like, I came here to buy a video course, but oh, she has an Instagram. Blink. Oh, now they're lost in Instagram. They're gone. So a funnel sells so well because there's just one thing there, nothing. There's a green button to buy the one thing. There's nothing else you can click here. I know. Doesn't that make a lot of sense? Versus, oh, let's go to my website, michellcunningham.com. Here's my website. Oh, right. Now here's, I'm pretty smart about this though. I made sure that my website is just one big funnel hub. So you come here like, oh, Michelle's programs. Oh, what does she have? Let me see what, oh, this girl, by the way, my friend Michelle Barney created this for me. She's one of our students. She has this template for you guys. It is so good. Anyway, oh, wow, look at this. I want to be a video superstar. I'm going to learn from her. Oh, now you're on a funnel. Tricked ya. See? So like there's not, I don't even think I have links to my socials on here. It's all links to my funnels. So that's pretty smart, right? So it's a massive funnel hub. Okay. So that's michellcunningham.com if you want to analyze what's going on there. Want to come to my beach retreat? Here you go. Oh, you're on a funnel. Green button. Right? So that's websites are dead. Funnels actually make money. Okay. So, all right. So isn't that pretty? I know she made that for me. It's so pretty. All right. So funnels do the selling for you, right? How do I sell so much? Funnels. What do I teach my students to make a funnel? Right? You could literally build $1 million business on like one dress. You could be like, hey, do you want this dress? Boom, they buy the dress. It's like just one option. What happens there is it takes away the decision fatigue. When there's too many options, like, like I'm on Comfort's website. Comfort is a really comfy, my kids love this Comfort, what do you call them? Hoodies. Okay. And they're like normally 120 and they're only 39 right now, but I keep going on the site and I'm like, I'm going to get one. And there's so many options. I like for 3 days, I've been like, I just can't decide on what color. Too many options. I can't even think. So I haven't bought one. Too many options. If it was just one option, like, because they have it's a light gray one with the, what do you call it? Like leopard print. And it's really pretty. But when I saw the girl do that, if it sent me to the page and it was just that, and it was like limited stock, this is going to sell out, I would have been like, boom, okay, I better grab it. But this gave me too many options and I haven't bought. Comfort, contact me. I'm going to help you. You got to fix it. All right. Anyway, just one option. All right. Number 8 on my list. Say helpful if this has been helpful. Analysis paralysis. That's the word. That's it. Right? Yeah. Right. It's hard to decide. I mean, it's like, think about Costco. When you go to Costco and you go in that little freezer room, well, you probably make a quick decision because you're freezing. But like the freezer milk room only has like one milk. I mean, there might be almond milk, but if you're like, I just need dairy milk, it's like one dairy milk. You go to the grocery store, you're like, why are there 8,000 dairy milks? Stand here like, I don't know, right? Costco, in my cart. It's fast. So fast. All right. Number 8, upsells and additional offers. Okay. So I don't stop at one sell, right? If someone has their credit card out and they're like, oh, I'm going to buy your video superstar, their credit card is now sitting. Like, pretend this is it. Sitting right here. I'll give this away at the end of this live. It's a $25 Amazon gift card, but pretend this is a credit card. They have it out. Now they're buying. Dude, what else are you going to sell them in this moment? Like, so the next screen is like, oh, you're checking out. You're buying 5-minute video. Hey, my friend. Got a little box down here. Hey, I don't know if you thought about this, but if you need some help with editing the videos, like I don't actually know what my upsell is on that page, but let's pretend. If you need help, I have editing forever. Click here to add this to your order. And they're like, oh shoot, for $17, normally $79. Are you kidding me? I better add this in. So now the price just went from 47 plus 17, whatever that is. You're like, whoa, okay. Now there's going to be an upsell, right? There's going to be 2 upsells. So it's the order bump is the first one. So you got the sales page with the little paragraph. That's called your order bump or one-time offer. And then upsell and upsell. So it's literally first page, order form page with the order bump. Next page, upsell, next page, upsell, last page, confirmation page. So my second upsell is going to be like, hey, I'm so glad you just grabbed the video superstar or whichever one I was talking about. I'm so glad you grabbed the video superstar. My friend, I got one more thing for you. If you're wanting to make money from the videos that you made, I have money profits forever. In money profits forever, I teach you how to blah, 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 right? And they're like, oh my gosh, I need that too. Boom, add to cart 27. Next page, one more thing. Hey, if you're not in my content creator club, that's where I teach you how to make content and build an email list and put it all together. And you're surrounded by other content creators who are making things. Just add that to your order. Just click here. It's 27 a month. Upsells, right? So upsells are really, really important. Okay. And in addition, I have other upsells beyond that. People come in, they buy my little things, and then they're like, wait, do you have an in-person retreat? I'm like, I sure do. You want to come? It's so fun. I've hosted 14. Everyone who comes, they're like me and fun and uplifting and they're motivational and you learn so much, right? I have that. That's an upsell, right? I have one-on-one coaching packages. I have group coaching packages. So just think about that. And when I first started, I didn't have anything. I just had a CD. I was like, this is all I sell. I got this plus these two. That's all I got. That was 2 years. That's all I had. Right. So you got to start here. And if you're like, well, I want to host retreats, I'm like, dude, give it a second. Like first start here, then start building your audience and start listening to your audience. And when your audience comes to you, like you guys did, you came to me like, hey, Michelle, I just got back from so-and-so's retreat. I spent $20,000. It wasn't that good, you know? I'm like, she's like, I really wish I'd given you the $20,000. I'm like, is that right? Is that right? Because I could have, oh man, that's a lot of money. I really should create something that's actually really good. Maybe I'll charge a little less than that for my retreat. That's what I did. Okay. So it's very powerful. Okay. Can we find the website template in the Content Creator Club? No, that was made by Michelle Marney, one of my elite students who came to my beach retreat. I actually just messaged her yesterday because a lot of people want that website template. So we're working on how we do that. So yeah. Honey Hillard, how do we build a funnel? Yeah, it's a good question. There's a lot of different platforms that you can use. In my year-long coaching program, we literally help people with the funnel build out, right? So this is my year-long coaching program. It's called the Elite. It's called the 90-day difference, but I made it a year-long coaching program because after 90 days, I missed you guys. But in here, we teach you how to write your sales page and how to like pull it all together. And a lot of our students use a funnel build. There's a few different funnel builders that you can use. The one that I'm on is called ClickFunnels. It's built by Russell Brunson. I love it. But a lot of my students are on a platform called Firestarter Funnels, which I'll drop in the chat for you. There you go. It's built by one of my students. Her name is Willish, one of my elite students she's taken my funnels and put them in there. So you can literally edit my own funnels and create them and make them your own. And Willa has a tech team and she helps you with building all that out. So I just put it on the screen. If you go to michellelovesyou.com/Firestarter funnels, it's $90 a month. Use discount code ELITE. I would say if you don't, when my students are like, what's the first step? I'm like, first step, show up in video, build an email list. Once we have 500 to 1,000 people on our email list, let's sell something. Right now, let's build our funnel. So some people are like, I'm just going to build a funnel and sell something. I'm like, dude, you didn't do the homework, which is we got to show up. We got to serve, love, give to people first. We have to show up for people, right? Then we can sell something. So just remember the order, because like some people are like, I just want to sell stuff. And I'm like, well, you have to serve, love, and give first. So that's how to build a funnel. And in my year-long coaching program, which if any of you are like, I want to be in your year-long coaching program, I need details on that whole thing. You can always apply. Just go to michellelovesyou.com/apply. You can fill out a form and talk to my team, and they hear about your business, what it's all about, and see if my group coaching would make sense for you, because that's where we teach you how to do all this. We have a rule that no one's allowed to get stuck, right? And so someone comes in, they're like, building a funnel, I'm stuck. I'm like, okay, send me a Voxer or hop on with your coach. You get a one-on-one coach that you can hop on with. You have an entire program. You get a whole workbook that walks you through every single thing that you need. So I'm very big on massive detail so that people get massive action and they're not stuck, because I stayed stuck for way too long and I lost a lot of money because I stayed stuck. So, okay. So that's upsells and additional offers. Then now we get the machine running. Now it's working. So if you're sending it, you go live like this and people are clicking, right? Which I dropped a lot of links while I'm here, right? Some people are clicking on those. They might be buying things. They might be applying, right? That might be happening. So when you're going live or you're making videos, people start to click and they're buying. Now we have something that's converting. That means your page is working. Okay. Now we want more people to see it. How do we get more people to see it? Well, we could go live all the time. We could make a ton of videos. We could just like kill ourselves and making tons of content. Or if you're like me and you're like, I don't want to do that all the time, you can run paid ads. So that's what I did. I started running paid ads and I realized, I learned from Russell Brunson, that if you can spend $1 on an ad and you can turn it into $2, what is your budget? And I was like, what is my budget? If I spend $1, I make $2. That's okay. Wait, $10 is $20. Wait, $1,000,000 is $2,000,000. Wait, $10,000,000 is $20,000,000. I'm like, the budget is unlimited. And so when I learned that, I was like, okay, so we spend money on ads and it produces money, right? And then it produces other sales and it brings people into the ecosystem. And then I can sell different things to the people, the stuff that helps them, right? I'm not here to just sell people stuff. I'm here to help people get a transformation, right? And so they're on my email list. I'm like, dude, I got this thing. If you want it, like, could be helpful for you, but don't buy it if you don't need it, right? It's just that. So you get people on your email list, and then what are you offering to them? And so how do we get more people on our email list? You can go live way more. You can make videos way more. You can show up endlessly, or you can be lazy and you can just run ads. That's what I do. It's amazing. So ads bring in all the people. That's what's so powerful about it. So I love ads. And some people are like, I don't run paid ads. I'm like, okay. But if you did, I bet you'd make a whole lot more money. I'm all about firework marketing. Like, I think of a firework. There's good fireworks and there's bad fireworks. The good fireworks, they shoot up in the sky. They light up the whole sky. And you see them like hitting everywhere. And then you hear the audience go like, oh, wow. Right. And then there's bad fireworks and it's like a little skinny one. It goes up and it's like, piff, and it like dies. And everyone's like, dude, was that broken? I think it was broken. That was broken. Right. When I think of marketing, I want to be the good firework. I want to hit you from all angles. Like, I want you to see me live here. I want you to go to my YouTube. You see me there. I want you to see me on my stories. I want you to see what I just recently thought. I want you to see my ad popping up. Maybe you get a retargeting ad. Oh, then you get an email from me. That's good marketing, where people are like, how does it work? I'm like, it's not just one thing. It's lots of things all working together. And that's maybe how people spend money with me, because they trust me, because they see me like everywhere. And they're like, get a good sense of who I am. And it's like all of it's good firework. Not a bad firework. Bad fireworks, like, I have a YouTube channel. That's all? You sending emails? How are you? You haven't posted a video in 3 weeks? Dude, it's a bad firework. Okay? So we want to be good fireworks, and we want to be everywhere. Okay? So ads help you be everywhere. And you can very specifically target people where they saw my thing and now it's like, boom, here I get it. I mean, dude. And people are like, you're everywhere. I'm like, see, ads are very awesome. So in addition to what I do organically, right? Some people are like, I just want to run ads. I'm like, well, if you just run ads, people are going to be like, well, who is this person? Let me go see. Oh, it doesn't have an Instagram. Oh, wait, photos of her baby from 4 years ago. This is not what I think it is, right? It all matters. It all matters. So like, you gotta be everywhere. You gotta be a good firework, right? See, be the good firework. Okay. And then number 10, design your business in a way that you love, like design a life that you love is really what I wrote here. But like, you want to make sure you design it so that you love it. So I purposely, when I was like, okay, I'm going to do an in-person event, I'm like, ooh, do I want to do a big hotel room? I'm like, ooh, that'd be stressful. And then I have to get signage, I get a stage, I get a microphone, tech guy, oh my gosh, it'd be so overwhelming. I'm like, that wouldn't be that fun. I don't really like going to conventions and sitting for the whole day. That's so boring. I hate that, actually. That would be terrible. So I'm like, you know what I like to do? I like to go to oceanfront mansions. That's right. And I would love to have a private chef for a week. That's right. And I would love to get a massage. And I'd love to get branding photos and hang out with really amazing women. Yeah, that's what my retreat's going to be. So like, my retreat, people are like, aren't you ever going to be tired of hosting retreats? I'm like, dude, tired of hosting retreats in the largest house in all of the Outer Banks with amazing women, where we have a private chef for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we all get a massage and we all get branding photos done. And we do videographer sessions and we mastermind and we talk about business stuff and marketing that I love to talk about for an entire week, and get a little break from being a mom. And I call it business. That's genius. So think about how you want to design your life. You get to pick, right? I get to pick how many retreats I want to host a year. I get to pick what kind of offers I want to put out. I get to pick how often I show up or don't show up. You get to pick. So if you're like, I don't want to do that, I'm like, don't do it then. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do what you want to do. You can design your life. That's what's so crazy about this. So I have so much stuff that runs on autopilot, but then I also do like to leave my house. It's like, oh man, I'm just a person talking in a room by myself right now. It'd be nice to see some humans. So like, I love to go to the retreats because I'm like, oh, hey, humans, so fun to talk to you, because I was alone in my room a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. I go see my neighbors, but it can be lonely being an entrepreneur just in your room, So that's why I do the retreats. So fun. So anyway, so think about it. What is your retreat going to look like? Mine is, and it even better. One more tip for you. The retreat is 5 days. I have to rent the houses for 7 days. So on the back end of the retreat, I have 2 extra days. You know what I do? I invite all my neighbors and all the kids my friends are like really good friends with. And so the neighbors come and the kids come on the last 2 days for 46 hours. They come for 46 hours. and they run around a 36 bedroom, 39 bathroom oceanfront mansion. And they're like, this is awesome. They insert a word in there. They're like so into it. They run around. We just got back from it. The teenagers crazy. The youngest kid was 7. Everyone else is like a teenager. So it was like teenagers and college kids and parents and utter mayhem. So much fun. Everyone just giggling, laughing, running. They're playing like hide and seek in the house and they're tag and they're picking on the young kids were picking on the older kid. Oh my God. Like that's the memories right there. Right. And I'm like, that's exactly how I wanted to design this. My neighbors are like, you're so nice to invite us. I'm like, no, this is all part of it. Like, I don't want to come to these big houses by myself with my friends. I want to then invite my friends, So like, yeah, 39 bedrooms, you guys. So if you come to one, I have one. April is sold out. 2026 is totally sold out. October of 2026 is selling out pretty quickly. I think it's half full. So I literally just added November this year because we were so sold out. I was like, no one's going to be able to come. So if you're like, I kind of want to come, we still have spots in November. I think it's half full, but it's because I just added it. It's like new. So if you're like, I want to come to the beach, it's so fun. It will change your life. We've had people come. MichelleLovesYou.com. We've had people come that almost canceled, right? And they came and it changed their life and their thinking and they are believing bigger. And they're like, holy cow, I never thought to do this. I'm like, dude, you could totally do this. Like, I'm just the most regular person ever. If I did this, you could do this. That's what the beach retreat is all about. So I just dropped a link for that if anyone wants info on it. And you can hop on a call with my team and find out about it. And that's how that all works. So anyway, so those are my 10 tips. So I'll just review them really quick. Number 1, you want to build a brand that really stands out. Your brand is how people know you. What are they saying right now? If they're saying, I don't know her, that's your brand. That's not good, right? Because the more attention is a currency nowadays, so the more people we have watching, the more things we can sell, right? I'm an affiliate for different things. I just made $4,000 a few days ago from sending out like an email about like a thing I was promoting. And I'm like, whoa, I was like, didn't even know that I made that. I logged in. I'm like, whoa, how did this even happen? That is because right? The more people that trust you, the more you can share stuff you like and put it and send it out. I only send out stuff I really, really trust and I really, really like, but my people, you guys buy it if you want it. Okay. So number 2, show up with video. Number 3, build your email list. Number 4, build a text list. Number 5, once it gets bigger, automate with ManyChat. Number 6, create products that sell on autopilot, books, digital courses, memberships, in-person retreats, all of that. Funnels is what does the selling for you. Number 8, have upsells and additional offers. Number 9, run paid ads to supercharge the machine. Paid ads changed my life. I love paid ads. And number 10, design a life that you love. Only do things you want to do. So anyway, those are my tips for today. Oh, are you coming? Okay, good. There's still spots for October. I think half of them, this event, like we do, you can come back to reunion. So they book to come back and they book a spot. So a lot of people filled up for October, but only like this many people are coming back to that one. So, so there's still spots. So, okay. I love you guys so much. Look at this. This is so nice. Thanks. Enjoy the moment. You're amazing. I wish I knew your name. I don't know. I don't know your name. Do I know your name? Build a brand, show up in video. There's a whole list for you. Okay, I'm giving away a $25 gift card. Say win if you want to win, and I'll pick a winner. I'm working on this right now. Lola, so good to hear. Oh, Kathleen. Hi, friend. It's you. Hello. I sometimes get mixed up when I can't tell. Okay, I'm picking a winner. And the winner is dun 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 dun. Closing my eyes. Click, click. Oh, I hit the line in between two people. Click. I did it again. Ready? Click. Sarah Tolbert. Boom. You just won a $25 Amazon gift card. I'll drop this in the mail to you, or I can text you one right now if you want it right away. Okay, all you got to do is text me at this number right here. Hey, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, if you know someone who's like an expert and they want to get their knowledge out into the world, feel free to share this with them. And you guys are like really pretty. Thanks for being on. I love you so much. And there's my number, 860-463-5843, Sarah. Send me a message. Any quick last questions before I bounce? Just if anyone has any questions, I might have missed them while I was going. I can't believe I just talked for 59 minutes. Does that even make sense? That didn't even make sense. I don't think I was live. I thought I was live for like 10 minutes. That was crazy. Okay. All right. I don't see any questions. There's also a real delay. All right. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for being on. You're amazing too. I love you guys so much. Will this have a replay? Yes, this will be right here. You'll be able to watch it right after. So, you're watching on Facebook. So yeah, the replay, once it's done, it'll populate and then it'll be there. It's also going to be on YouTube also. So it'll be there too. Okay. Save Thursday next week at noon Eastern time. I'm going to be sharing like visuals, how to work this, how to put the whole thing together. I'm also going to be sharing a little bit of a glimpse into my program and doing something I've never done before next week. I know that's a big deal. So anyway, I'm excited for Thursday next week at noon. Okay, noon Eastern time. Yes, noon Eastern time. And I'll send out an email. So if you're not on my email list, just go to michellelovesyou.com/tools. Get my video equipment guide. That'll get you on my email list, and then I'll notify you about that upcoming live. It'll be like you'll have to register for it. So you have to register. You'll get emails. You'll get text reminders. It'll be like a presentation, and it'll be pretty in aqua and pink. So pretty. Pretty matters. Yeah, you're so pretty too. See, I love you. All right, I love you. Pick me. I want to win a Michelle consultation. Yeah, you can book a free call with my team, by the way, if you want to call my team. Yeah, we should do Michelle consultations. That's a good idea. Anyway, here's a free consultation with a member of my team. They're like extensions of me, and I only have to do that now because there's 40,000 students, and that's so many people. So anyway, you can book a call with my team. Oh yeah, Danielle and I work together. She's a parenting coach, you guys. She's like famous. Okay. And I know I get to work with her, but she's like written all these books and she owns a preschool and now she's getting her parenting coaching out into the world. It's so amazing. You got to follow her. It's Parenting Takes Practice is her Instagram. She has grown it from like 100 followers to like, let's check every week she is so on purpose. Parenting Takes Practice, 35,000 followers. Boom. We need her to do a training. I mean, it's so crazy how quickly she grew this channel. 35,000 followers in like 2 months. Yeah, girl, you are crazy. Awesome. Okay. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Thanks for being on. Bye, friends.